here. Good luck, David. Just
Olivia, come back in here. Don't be going to the cameras. Come on.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies.
Ollie, are we doing good?
We're doing mighty. Keep her up. And I'm out of here now. Good luck, everybody.
Case straight.
Was that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So chat to Connor.
Thanks, David. No problem at all.
Hello, David.
Hello, David.
John, is somebody else gone into the toilet?
Smile, will you?
We're trying to do a thing now.
Oh yeah, I have a great video here.
Go ahead.
So in there. Smile.
Are you fine?
So, only the 6 points regardless of what. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. And you're all very welcome to the Eslin Community Centre for our production of Playboy in the Western World. It's wonderful to see such a good crowd here, and just a few housekeeping duties that has to be told. You know the exits in the event of a fire, to the back, to the left, or out to the stage. Okay, remember that here. We will have a raffle between Act 2 and Act 3. The proceeds of the raffle go to a group here, the first sponsors, because they're buying a defibrillator. I don't expect there'll be ever a need for a defibrillator in a quiet piece of jet like Eslin, but it's good to have it at the same time in the event of something going wrong. So that's what the proceeds of your raffle is going. There will be 6 prizes, and we will draw the prizes at the end of the break. During the break, there will be a cup of tea and a biscuit for everybody. We'll like one out here. And I don't think there's anything else to say. I just want you to enjoy the night. A lot of the people on the stage is probably their first time, well, it's their third time this week, but it's their first time to get it, so it's a nervous time for them. So I know that you will appreciate the effort they put in. Put in a lot of work into this. So again, I just want you to enjoy the night, and thanks again for coming, and we will talk to you.
For to make a yellow gown, a pair of lace boots with lengthy heels on them and brassy eyes, a hat is suited for a wedding day, a fine tooth comb to be sent with 3 barrels of porter in Jimmy Farrell's creel cart on the evening of the common fair to Mr. Michael James Flaherty. With the best compliments of this season, Margaret Flaherty.
Where's himself?
He's coming. Mr. Seamus Mulroy,
I didn't see him on the road.
How would you see him and in dark night is half an hour gone by?
I stood a while outside, wondering whether I have the right to pass on or to walk in and see you, Peggy, Mike. And I could hear the cows breathing and sighing in the stillness of the air, and not a step moving anyplace from this gate to the bridge.
'Tis above at the crossroads he is, meeting Philly O'Cullen, and a couple more of them are going along with him to Kate Cassidy's wake.
And he's going that length in the dark night.
He is surely, and leaving me lonesome on the scruff of the hill. Isn't it long the nights are now, Sean Keogh, to be leaving a poor girl with her own self, counting the hours to the dawn of day?
If it is, when we're wedded in a short while, you'll have no cause to complain, for I've little will to be walking off to weddings or wakes in the darkness of night.
You're making mighty certain, Johnny, that I'll wed you now.
Sure, aren't we after making a good bargain? The way we're only waiting these days on Father Riley's dispensation from the bishops or the courts of Rome.
It's a wonder, Shawnee, the Holy Father would be taking notice of the likes of you. For if I was him, I wouldn't be bothered with this place at all, where you'll meet none but Red Linehan, has a squint in his eye and patchy in his lame in his heel. Or the Mad Mulrallys were driven from California, and they lost their wits. We're a queer lot this time to go troubling the Holy Father of his sacred seat.
If we are, we're as good this place as another, baby, and as good these times as we were forever.
As good as this? Where now when you meet the likes of Danny and Sullivan, knock the eye from a peeler? Or Marcus Quinn, God rest him, got 6 months from aiming yours. And he a great warrant to tell stories of Holy Ireland, till he'd have the poor women shedding down tears about their feet. Where will you meet the likes of them, I'm saying?
If you don't, it's a good job, baby. For Father Riley has a small conceit to have that kind walking round and talking with the girls.
Stop tormenting me with Father Riley. When I'm only asking what way I'll spend these 12 hours and not take me death with the fear.
Would it fetch you the widow Quinn, baby?
The like of that murderer? You'll not surely.
Then I'm thinking himself for stop along with you when he sees you taking on. For it's a long night and with great darkness, and I'm after feeling that kind of fella above in a furzy ditch, grown and wicked like a maddening dog. Though it's good cause you have maybe to be feared now.
What's that? Is it a man you see?
Oh, I couldn't see him at all, but I could hear him groaning out and breaking his heart. It should have been a young man from his word speaking.
And you never went near him to see was he hurted or what ailed him at all?
I did not, Peggy, Mike. It was a dark and lonesome place to be hearing the likes of him.
Well, aren't you a daring fellow? And if they find his corpse stretched above in the dews of dawn, what will you say then to the Peters or the Justice of Peace?
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that. Don't let on I was speaking of him. Don't tell your father the men coming above, for if they heard that story, they'd have great blabbing at the wake this night.
I'll maybe tell them and I'll maybe not.
They're coming at the door. Will you wish them saying?
Wish yourself.
God bless you.
God bless you kindly.
Listen to God on this place. Sit down now and take your rest. And how is it there, Sean Keogh? Are you coming over the sands to Kate Cassidy's wake?
I am not, Michael James. I'm going home the shortcut to me bed.
He's right too. And if you know shame, Michael James, to be quitting off for the whole night and leaving myself lonesome in the shop.
Isn't it the same whether we go for the whole night or part only? And I'm thinking it's a queer daughter you are, if you have me crossing backward through the stoops of the dead women with a drop taken.
If I am a queer daughter, let the queer father be leaving me lonesome these 12 hours, and I pile in the turf, with the dogs barking, and the calves mooing, and me old teeth rattling with the fear.
And what be to hurt you, and you a fine hardy lass, would knock the heads of any 2 men in the place?
Isn't there the harvest boys with their tongues red for drink? And the 10 tinkers is camped in the East Glen? And the 1,000 militia, bad cess to them, walking idly through the land? There's lots surely to hurt me, and I won't stop alone in it. Let himself do what he will.
If you're that afeard, let Sean Keogh stop along with you. For it's the will of God I'm thinking, himself should be seeing to you now. and you sit in by the hearth with the light lit and herself beyond the room. You'll do that surely, for I've heard tell there's a queer fella above, going mad or getting his death maybe in the gripe of the ditch. So she'd be safer this night with a person near.
I'm afeard of Father Riley, I'm gonna say, and that you not be tempting me, and we near married itself.
Lock him in the wet room. He'll stay there in a room. He won't be answering to the priest.
Go up now.
Let me out, my dear James! Let me out! Let me out, you pig! Let me out and make God credits and toilets in your hour of need!
Ah, stop your noise, man. Sit down by the hearth.
Oh, Father Riley and the saints of God, where to hide myself today? Oh, Saint Joseph and Saint Patrick and Saint Bridget, have mercy on me now!
He'll be going, is it?
Let me go, my dear James! Let me out the door! Let me out the door, mighty God! Let me... burn wretches and... the cardinals are wrong!
Well, there's the coat of a Christian man. All their sainted glory this day in the lonesome west. And with the will of God, I've got you a decent man, Peggy. You'll have no call to be spying after. If you have a score of young girls maybe weeping in your fields.
What right have you to be making game of a poor fella for minding the priest? When it's your own the fault is not paying a penny potboy to stand along with me and give me courage in the doing of my work.
Where would I get a pot pipe? Would you have me send the bellman scream in the streets of Castlebar?
Mickey James,
What is you?
the queer dying fella's beyond looking over the ditch. He's come up and taking stick in their hands. I can't help me, he's following me now. And if he's hurt and I'm sick, he'll be half of my life and he'll go home to him in the darkness at night.
Lovely soul here.
Oh, this is kindly.
I'll trouble you for a glass of porter, woman in the house.
You're one of the tinkers, young fellow. Is beyond Campton the Glen?
I'm not, but I'm the stride walking.
Oh, come up then to the fire. You're looking famished with the cold.
Is it often the police that you come around here, master of the house?
If you'd have come in better hours, you'd have seen license for the sale of beer and spirits to be consumed on the premises written in white letters above the door. And what would the police want spying on me? Not a decent house within 4 miles. The way every living Christian is a bona fide, saving one widow alone.
Oh, it's the same house, so.
Is it yourself that's fearing the police? You're wanting, maybe?
Oh, there's many wanting.
Many surely, with the broken harvest from the end of wars. It should be larceny, I'm thinking.
Oh, I had it in mind. It was a different word and bigger.
There's a queer lad. Were you never slapped in school, young fellow, that you don't know the name of your deed?
Oh, I'm slow at learning and a Midland scholar only.
If you're a dunce itself, you'd have a right to know that larceny's robbing and stealing. Is it for the like of that you want?
But I, the son of a strong farmer, God rest his soul, could have bought up the whole of your old house a while since from the butt of his tail pocket and not miss the weight of it gone.
If it isn't stealing, it's maybe something big.
Aye, it's maybe something big.
He's a wicked looking young fellow. Maybe he followed a young woman on a lonesome night.
Oh, God forbid, mister. I was at all times a decent lad.
You're a silly man, Jimmy Farrell. Didn't he say his father was a farmer a while since? And look at the state of him now. Maybe the land was grabbed from him, and he done what any decent man would do.
Was it bailiffs?
Divil a one.
Agents?
Divil a one.
Landlords?
Not at all, I'm saying, sure. Wouldn't you read that story in any old paper of a Munster town? But I'm not calling to mind any person, gentle, simple, judge or jury, did the likes of me.
But if that lad's a puss in the world, he'd beat Dan Davis circus, or the holy missioners making sermons on the villainy of man. Try him again, Philly. Did you strike golden guineas out of solder, young fellow? Or silver coins itself?
I did not, mister. Not sixpence nor a farthing coin.
Did you marry 3 wives, maybe? I hear there's a sprinkling have done that among the holy Luthers of the preaching north.
I never married with one, let alone a couple or 3.
Maybe you went fighting for the Boers. The like of the man beyond was hung, drawn and quartered. Were you off east, fighting bloody wars for Kruger and the freedom of the Boers?
I never left me own parish till Tuesday was a week.
You did nothing. If you didn't commit murder, or a bad nasty thing, or false coining, or robbery, or butchery, or the like of them, there isn't anything will be worth your troubling for to run from now. You did nothing at all.
That's an unkindly thing to be saying to a poor orphan traveller, has a prison behind him, a hanging before him, and hell's gap gaping below him.
You're only saying it. You did nothing at all. A soft lad the like of you wouldn't split the windpipe with a screeching sound.
You're not speaking the truth.
Not speaking the truth, is it? Would you be knocked the head with the butt of a broom?
Don't hit me, God help me. I killed my own father Tuesday was a week for doing the likes of that.
Has it killed your father?
I did, God help me. The holy immaculate mother intercede for us soul.
That's a dear fella. Well, glory be to God.
That was a hanging crime, Mr. Honey. You must have a good reason for doing the like of that.
He was getting old and crusty the way I couldn't put up with him at all.
And you shot him dead?
Oh, I never use weapons. I've no license and I'm a law-fearing man.
It was with a hint of knife, maybe. I'm sure in the big world it's bloody knives they use.
You take me for a slaughter boy.
You never hanged him, the way Jimmy Farrell hanged his dog from the license and had it screeching and wriggling 3 hours at the butt of a string, and himself swearing with the dead dog, and the Peter swearing it at life.
I did not then. I just raised the lie, and I let fall the edge of it on the ridge of the skull, and he went down at me feet, like an empty sack, and never a moan or a groan out of him at all.
And what way weren't you hanged, mister? Did you bury him then?
Aye, I buried him then, sure. Wasn't a Deacon Spuds in the field.
And the Peters never followed after you. The 11 days that you're out.
Well, divil a one of them, though. And I walking forward facing hog, dog, or devil on the highway the road.
It's only with a common weekday kind of a murderer. Them lads would be trusting their carcass. And that man ought to be a great terror if his temper is roused.
You should then. And where was it, mister, that you did the deed?
Oh, a distant place, master of the house. A windy corner of high distant hills.
He's a close man, and he's right surely.
That'd be the lad with the sense of Solomon to have for a pot by Michael James, if it's the truth you're seeking one at all.
The Peters are fearing him, and if you had that little lad in the house, But not one of them would come around the place smelling around, even if the dogs had fell for a lap and punching from the dung pit in the yard. Bravery's a treasure in a lonesome place. And a lad would kill his father, I'm thinking, would face a foxy devil with a pitch pike on the flags of hell.
It's the truth they're saying. And if I'd that lad in the house, I wouldn't be feared in the loose cackeye cutthroats or the walking dead.
Glory be to God.
Would you think well to stop here and be put by, Mr. Honey? If we gave you good wages and didn't destroy you with the way to work.
That'd be a queer kind to bring into a decent, quiet household with the legs of Peggy, Mike.
Will you wait? Who's talking to you?
Bloody handed murder the lady that...
Wait, I'm saying. We'll have no fooling from your like at all. And you, young fellow, you'd have a right to stop and thinking, for will you are all enough to content your needs.
I'd be safe in this place, master of the house, from the searching law.
You would surely. If they're not fearing you itself, the police in this place are decent, drowsy poor fellas. They wouldn't touch a cur dog and not give warning in the dead of night.
Let you stop a short while anyhow. Aren't you destroyed walking, with your feet in bleeding blisters, and your whole skin needing washing like a wet lushy?
But it's a nice room, and if it's not humbugging me here, I'm thinking I'll surely stay.
Well now, by the grace of God, herself would be safe this night with a man having killed his father holding Leitrim from the And let you come on, Michael James, or they'll have the best enough drunk of the week.
Begging your pardon, mister, what name will we call you? For we'd like to know.
Christopher Mahan.
Well, God bless you, Christy, and a good rest till we meet again, when the sun will be rising to the noon a day.
God bless you all.
God bless you.
Are you wanting me to stop along with you and keep you from harm, pain?
Didn't you say you were fearing Father Riley?
There'd be no harm in staying now, I'm thinking. I'm safe in it too.
You wouldn't stay when there was need for you. Let you step off nimble now when there's none.
But didn't they say it was Father Riley?
Go on then to Father Riley, and let him put you in the Holy Brotherhoods, and leave that lad to me.
If I meet the widow Quinn.
Go on, I'm saying. Don't be waiting to let them off. That lad will wear the spirit of the saints in peace. Let you stretch out now, young fellow. You should be destroyed travelling.
I'm destroyed surely, and me walking wild this 11 days and waking fearful in the night.
You should have had great people in your family, I'm thinking. With the little small feet you have. And you with kind of a quality name, the like of what you'd find on the great power and potentate of France and Spain.
We were great surely, with wide and windy acres of rich Munster land.
Wasn't I telling you? And you a fine, handsome young fellow with a noble brow.
Oh, is it me?
Aye. Did you never hear that from the young girls where you come from in the west or south?
Well, I did nothing. Well, there were bloody liars in the naked parish where I grew a man.
If they are itself, you've heard it in these times, I'm thinking. And you walk in the world telling out your story to young girls or old.
I've told my story no place tells it out, Peggy Mike. And it's foolish I was here maybe to be speaking so freely. But you're decent people, I'm thinking, and yourself a kindly woman the way I wouldn't be fearing you at all.
You said the like of that in every cotton cabin maybe, where you've met a young girl on your way.
I've told my story no place till tonight, I'm telling you. And me walking the wordless 11 days, looking over low ditch or high ditch on your north or south, into stony scattered scribes of bog where you'd see fine limber young girls and prancing young women making laughter with the men.
If you weren't destroyed trapping, you'd have as much talk on Stirling, I'm thinking, as Owen Rowe Sullivan or the poet of the Dingle Bay. And I've heard all times it's the poets are you're like. Fine, fiery fellas with great rages when their tempers are roused.
You have a power of rings on you, God bless you. And would there be any offence in asking you, are you single now?
What would I want waiting so young?
We're alike, so.
I never killed my father. Oh, I'd be afeard to do that. Except I was the like yourself, with blind rages tearing me within. For you should have had great trusting when the end was come.
It was a hard woman come over the hill set him off. And if he wasn't always a crusty kind when he had a hard woman setting him off, not the devil out of hell or his forefathers could put up with him at all.
And isn't it a great wonder that one wasn't fearing you?
Well, up to the day I killed my father, there wasn't one in Ireland knew the sort I was. And I there, waking, eating, drinking, sleeping, quiet, simple, poor fella, no one giving me any heed at all.
It was the girls were giving you heed, I'm thinking. And it's most conceit you had to be gaming with their like.
Well, it wasn't the girls itself, and I won't tell you a word of a lie, there wasn't one giving me heed in that place, saving the dumb bass in the field.
And I thinking you should have been living the like of a king in Norway or the Eastern world.
The like of a king, is it? And I there toiling, moiling, digging and dodging from dawn until dusk, with never a sight of joy or sport, saving only when I be abroad in the dark night, poaching rabbits. Oh, for I was a devil to poach, God forgive me, and I near got 6 months one time for going a dung fork and stabbing a fish.
And it's that you'd call sport, is it? To be abroad in the darkness with yourself alone.
God help me. Here I'd be as happy as the sunshine in St. Martin's Day, watching the light pass in the north or the patches of fog, and then I'd hear a rabbit starting to screech, and I'd go running in the furrows, and when I'd have me full shear, I'd come walking down where you'd see the ducks and the geese stretched out in the highway of the road sleeping. Before I'd pass the dunghill, I'd hear himself snoring out. Oh, loud, lonesome snores be letting all the while he be sleeping. And he, a man, would be raging all the while he be waking, cursing and swearing and dabbing and letting notes out of him like a gaudy officer.
Providence and mercy spare us all.
It's that you'd say, surely, if you saw him, and him rising up in the red dawn, or before it maybe, and him going out into the yard as naked as an ash tree in the moon of May, and him shying and kicking claws at the visage of the stars, the way he put the fear of death in the bonnets and the screeching sows.
I'd be well nigh afeard of that lad myself. And there was no one in it but the two of you alone.
Oh, devil a one, though. He had sons and daughters walking all great states and territories of the world. And devil a one of them to this day but would say there's 7 curses on him, and then maybe raising up in the deadness of the night to let a sneeze or a moan or a cough out of them.
You should have been a queer lot. I never cursed my father the like of that, though I'm 20 and more years of age.
Well, he had a curse mine, I'm telling you, and he, a man, never gave peace to anyone, save only when he'd get 2 months or 3, or he locked up in the asylum for battered and peelers and assaulted men. Oh, the way it was a bitter life he'd had me, until I did up a Tuesday at half a school.
Well, you'll have peace in this place, Christy Mahan, and none to trouble you. And it's nigh time a fine lad like you should have your good share of the earth.
Ah, it's time, surely. And I have seen the young fellow of great strength and bravery. Oh, Jesus. It's late for knocker. And this last while I'm in dread of the Peters and the Walking Dead.
Who's there?
Me,
Who's me?
the Widow Quinn.
Go on with your supper, and let not be sleepy. For if she found you were such a word to talk, she'd be stringing gabble till the dawn of day. What is it you're wanted at this hour of the night?
I'm after meeting Father Riley and Sean Kyogo, who told me of your curiosity, man. And yet feared by this time to be rampant and roaring on your hands with a brick.
Look now, is he roaring, and he stretched out drowsy with the supper in his mug of milk. Walk down and tell that to Father Riley and to Shawnee Kyo.
Oh, I'll not see them again. For I have their word to be that lad forward for to lodge with me.
This night of it.
This night, oh, 'tisn't fitting, says the priesteen, to have his likeness lodging with an orphan girl. God save you, mister.
And God save you.
Aren't you the little smiling fellow? Should be great and bitter torments to rouse your spirits to a deal of blood.
Sure, baby.
'Tis more than maybe I'm thinking. It softened my heart to see you sitting so simple with your cup and cake. You fitter to be saying your catechism than slaying your dinner.
There's talking. When anyone would see he's fit to be holding his head high with the wonders of the word. Walk on from this, for I'm not having tormented, and he destroyed travelling since Tuesday of the week.
We'll be walking, surely. My supper is done. You'll find you're a great company, young fella. For it's the likes of you and me, the penny poets, to be singing in an August fair.
Did you kill your father?
She did not. She hit himself with a worn pick, and the rusted poison did corrode his blood, the way he never over it and died after. That was a sneaky kind of murder, did win small glory with the boys itself.
Oh, well, if it didn't. All knows a widow woman who has buried her children and destroyed her man is a wiser comfort for a lad than a girl the like of you who go helter-skelter after any man who let her a wink upon the road.
And you say that, Widow Quinn, and you gasping with the rage you had, leaping the hill beyond to look on his face.
Me, is it? Father Riley had the cuteness to divide you now. There's great temptation in a man to slay his dad. So we best be going now, young fella. So rise up and come with me.
He'll not stir. He's potboy in this place, and I'm not having him stolen off or kidnapped while himself abroad.
You're crazy potboy and lodge for sheeping little works by day. Come on now, young fella. Do you see my little how she perch off on the rising hill?
Wait till morn, Christy Mahan. Wait till you lay eyes on her leaky thatch. It's growing more pasture for her buck goat than her square of fields. And she without a tramp itself to keep in order her place at all.
You see me contriving in my little gardens, Christy Mahan. You'd swear the Lord God himself or me to be living alone. For there isn't my match in the old for thatching, mowing, or shearing the sheep.
It's true the Lord God formed you to contrive indeed. Doesn't the world know you reared a black ram at your own breast? So that the Lord Bishop of Connacht fed the elements of a Christian? And he eaten it after in a kidney stew? Doesn't the world know you were seen shaving the foxy skipper from France for a 3-penny bit and a sup of grass tobacco would wring the liver from a mountain goat you'd be let in the hills?
Do you hear her? Do you hear her now, young fella? That I should be rating at your own self when a week is by.
Don't heed her. Tell her to go on into her pigsty, not plague us here.
I'll be going, but he'll come with me. How you done, young fella?
May God increase you, but I'm hot boy in this place, and it's here I leave to stay.
Now you've heard it, go on, miss. Well, it is lonesome this hour crossing the hill. And if you won't come with me, maybe I'd have a right to stop this night with yourselves. Let me stretch out there on the settle, Peggy Mike, and himself could lie in by the heart. Faith I won't quit out from this, or I'll send you now. Well, it's a terror to be aged a score. God bless you, young fella, if you go romancing with her life, for there's great torment will await you here. And she, waiting only, as the Bedley say, on the sheepskin parchment to be wed with Sean Keogh of Killikeen.
What's that she's after saying?
Lies and bloody have no cause in mind. Well, isn't Sean Keogh an impotent fella to send up spying on me? Wait till I lay hands on him. Let him wait, I'm saying.
So you're not wedding him at all, is it?
I wouldn't wed him if the bishop came walking for to join us here.
God endure me, thanks for that.
Now, there's your bed, young fellow. Let you stretch out now for your news. And may God give you good rest till I call you in the morning when the cocks will crow.
May God and Mary and St. Patrick bless you and reward you for your kindly words this day. Well, it's a nice bed and it's clean. It's soft with it. But I'm thinking, isn't a great luck that I've won in the time. 2 fine women fighting over the likes of me. I'm thinking, wasn't I the foolish fella didn't kill my father in the years gone by? Half 100, 10 is there, and a score that's beyond, 80 jugs, 6 cups, and a broken one, 2 plates, and a power of glasses, and bottles of schoolmaster be hard set to count, and enough of them I'm thinking to drunken all the wealth and wisdom in County Clare. There's her shoes now, nice and decent for her evening use. And isn't it fine brushes she has? Would this be a fine place to be all my life? Talking out with swearing Christians, instead of the old dog and cats, and I stalking around and drinking me fill and smoking me pipe. And never a tap of work to do, only drawing a cork and old timer, wiping a glass or rinsing out a shiny tumbler for a decent man. Didn't I know rightly I was handsome? Though it was the devil's own murder we had beyond doubt. Just a twist of squint across an angel's brow. Oh, and I'll be growing fine from this out, the way I'll have the lovely soft skin on me, and won't be the likes of the clumsy awkward young fellas to be ploughing all times in the earth and down. Is she coming again? What stranger girl, so God help me, where will I hide myself in my long naked neck to the world? I better go to the room to get dressed.
There's nobody in it. And I mean, Eric was nice to be out walking the hills.
Maybe he's showing clothes, making game of us, and there's no such man at all.
Would you look at that? He's been asleep there in the night. Well, would it be a hard case if he's gone off now? That way we'll never set our eyes on the lad that killed his father, and us after rising early had destroyed ourselves running the hills.
Are you thinking them's his boots?
Well, if they are, there should be his father's track on them. I've never seen the like of them for whitey mud, red mud, turf on them, and the fine sands of the sea. That man's been walking, I'm telling ye. Is that blood there, Sarah Tansey? Think I'll have to try these on. Maybe he's stolen off to Balmullet with the boots of Michael James. And you'd be right so to follow after him, Sarah Tansey. And you that yoked the ass cart this morning and drove 10 miles to set your eyes on the man that bit the yellow lady's nostril on the northern shore. Don't talk to me of us fools, eh? There's a pair that do fit me well. And I'll be kicking them for walking up to the priest. We'll be ashamed of this place. Full of summer and winter with nothing worthwhile to confess at all.
Whisht! There's someone in the room. It's a man!
I call Penny within.
She's above in the Canucking, seeking the nanny goat the way for she'll have a sup of milk for to colour me tea.
Begging your pardon, is it you, the man that killed his father?
I am, God help me.
Then 1,000 welcomes to you. I've run up with a brace of duck's eggs for your food today. Pegging's ducks are no use. But these are the rare rich sort. Hold out your hand and you'll see it's no lie, I'm telling you.
They're a great and weighty size.
And I ran up with a pat of butter because it'd be an awful thing for you to eat your spuds dry. And you after running a great way since you did destroy your dad.
Thank you kindly.
And I brought you a little cut of cake, for you should have a thin stomach and you knew that like to travel in the world.
And I brought you a little lane punish, balanced and all she is, crushed to the fall of the night by the curate's car. Feel the fashion, not question, mister.
Oh, 'tis bursting surely.
Will you not pinch it? Or is your right hand too sacred for to use? It's a glass, he has! But them that kills their fathers are a vain lot, surely.
I'm very thankful to you all this day.
Sarah Tansey, honourably, what in glory has you here at this hour of the day?
That's the man that killed his father!
Well, that's the man. Haven't I after putting them down in the sports below for racing, leaping, pitching, and the Lord knows what.
That's right, Widow Quinn. And I bet my dowry he licked the word.
Well, if you will, you'll have a right to have him fresh and nourished in place of nursing a feast. Are you fasting or fed, young fellow?
Fasting if you please.
Well, you're the lot. Shut up now and give him his breakfast. Come here to me now, young fellow, and let you tell us your story before Peggy will come and place a grin in your ears off like the moon and day.
It's a long story and you'll be destroyed listening.
And don't be not to be shy. A fine, gamey, treacherous lad like you. Was it in your house beyond that you cracked his skull?
It was not then, sure. Weren't we digging spuds above in his cold, slope and stony devil's patch of a field?
And you weren't asking money of him? Or made talk of getting a wife would drive him from his farm?
I did not, but there I was, digging and digging, and you squinting eagles, says he. That you walk down now and tell the priest that you'll wed the widow Casey in a score of days.
And what kind was she?
Oh, a walking devil from beyond the hill. And she 25 years of age, and 200 weight, and 5 pound on the weight scales. And her with a limping leg in her, and a blinded eye, and her a woman of noted misbehaviour with the young and old.
What did he want driving you for to wait with her?
Let known he was that he was in want of that I was in want of a protector from the harshness of the world, and he without a thought the whole while only the way he'd have her hut to live in, and her gold to drink.
But there's worse things, maybe. A dry heart, and a widow woman, and your glass at night. So you hit him then?
Oh, I did not. I won't wed her, says I, when all knows she did suckle me for 6 weeks when it came into the world. And her a hag this day, with a tongue on her, has the crows and the seabirds scattered, the way they wouldn't cast a shadow on her garden at all with the dread of her curse.
Oh, that would be right company.
Don't mind her. Did you kill him then?
She's too good for the likes of you, he says. Let you go on now, he says, or I'll flatten you out like an old crawling base has passed under the trade. You will not, says I, if I can help it. Let you go on now, he says, or I'll have the devil making garters of your limbs tonight.
You were right, surely.
And with that, the sun came out, shining green in me face from between the clouds and the hill. And the Lord have mercy on your souls, says he, raising the side. Or on your own, says I, raising the lie.
Well, that's a grand story.
He tells it lovely.
And he gave a drive with the side. And I give a lap to the east and turned around me back to the north. And I hit him a blow on the ridge of the skull and laid him out, stretched, split to the knob of his gullet.
Well, you're a marvel.
God bless you.
You're the lad, surely.
I'm thinking, the Lord God sent him this road to make a second husband to the widow Queen. With a great yearning to be married, though all dread of here. Lift them on our knees, Sarah Tansy.
wanting widow queen. A penny worth of starch. And you, without a white shift or shirt, in your whole family since the drying of the blood. I've no starch for the like of you. Let you walk on now to Killamuck. You were mighty huffy this day, Peggy Mike. And you, young fella, let you not forget the sports and the racing when the noon is by. Bring out that rubbish. And put those cups away. Shove in that chair by the fire. Bring that glass of ale. What disturbed it at all?
Ah, sure. Wasn't I making myself decent only in this great country for fine young girls and lovely?
Wish you're talking of girls.
Sure, would anyone wish to be making themselves decent in a place like
Wish
this?
I'm saying.
Was with a lie like this that I killed my father?
You've told me that story 6 times since the dawn of day.
Well, isn't it a poor thing? You wouldn't wish to be hearing it now. And them girls after walking 4 miles to be listening to me.
4 miles.
Well, sure didn't themselves say it's only bona fides living in these parts.
It's bona fide by the road they are. But that lot came over the river letting the stones. It's not tree purchase when you go like that. For I was down this morning, looking on the papers. The post boy was having his bag. There was great news this day, Christopher man.
Was it news me murder?
Murder indeed.
A murdered dad?
There was not then. But a story filled half a page of the hanging of a man. That should be a fearful end. And it's worst of all for a lad who destroyed his father. For the like of him would get small mercies. And when it's dead he is, they put him in a narrow grave with cheap sacking wrapping him round and pour down quick lime on his head. The way you'd see a woman pouring any frish fresh from a cup.
But you were saying I'd be safe here with yourselves at the fall of night and I shut at jeopardy.
You'll be shut at jeopardy no place if you go talking with a pack of wild girls the like of them. To be walking abroad with the Peters, talking whispers at the fall of night.
And are you thinking to tell?
Who knows, God help you.
But what joy would they have bringing hanging to the likes of me?
It's queer joys they have. And who knows the things they'd do. If it'd make the green stones cry itself, to think of you swaying and swiggling at the butt of a rope. And you with a fine stout neck, God bless you. The way you'd be half an hour in great anguish getting your death.
If there's that fear, then it's best maybe I'd be going wandering again, like Esau or Cain and Abel on the sides of Nephin or Er's plain.
Best maybe. For I've heard the circuit judges this place are a heartless crew.
It's more than circuit judges, this place is a heartless crew. And isn't it a poor thing that I have to go wandering again and I, a lonesome fella, will be looking out on the women and girls the way the needy, fallen spirits to be looking on the Lord God.
What call have you to be lonesome when there's girls walking Mayo in their thousands now?
It's well you know what call I have to be lonesome. It's well you know it's a lonesome thing to be passing by small towns when the light is shining sideways and the night is down, or going into strange places with a dog nosing before you or a dog nosing behind you, or drawn to the cities where you hear voices talking and kissing deep love in every shadow of the ditch, and you passing by with an empty, hungry feeling in your heart.
I'm thinking you're an odd man, Christy man. The oddest walking fella I ever set my eyes on to this hour today.
What would anyone be odd men living long years lonesome in the world?
I'm not odd. And I'm my whole life with my father only.
And how would a lovely, handsome woman the likes of yourself be odd? When all the men should be drawn to the sweetness of your voice, I'm thinking, and the little infant children should be pestered in your footsteps and you walking the highway of the road.
I'm hard to know in what way a coaxing fella the like of yourself will be lonesome either.
Coaxing?
Aye. Would you have me think a lad never talked with a girl who'd have the words you've spoken today? It's only letting on you are to be lonesome, the way you get around me now.
Well, I was lonesome all times. And bored and lonesome, I'm thinking, as the moon at dawn.
Well, it's a story I'm not understanding at all, Christy man. How you'd be worse than another. And you with the great savagery to destroy your dad.
It's little I'm understanding myself, saving only that my heart's scalded this day, and I'll be spreading out the earth between us now, the way I won't be waking another dawn of the year near you, till the two of us do awaken hope and judgment with the saints of God. And I must be going now, with me wattle in me hand, for hanging's a poor thing, and it's little welcome is left me in this place now.
Christy! Lay down that switch and throw some salt on the fire. You're pot boy in this place, and I'll not have you mitch off from us now.
But you were saying I'd be hanged if I stayed here.
I was down this morning reading the fearful crimes of Ireland for 2 weeks or 3, and there wasn't a word of your murder. They've likely not found the body. You're safe so with ourselves.
Oh, it's making game of me you are. So I can stay here by your side and I'm not lonesome from this mortal day.
What's to hinder you staying? Except the widow woman or the young girl who'd inveigle you off?
And I love your words filling my ears from now on, and that look has come upon your eyes meeting mine. And I'm watching you loafing around in the warm sunshine and rinsing your ankles at the dawn of night.
I'm thinking you'd be a loyal lad to have working around here. But if you vexed me a while since with your leading with the girls, I wouldn't give a trowning for a mighty lad hadn't a mighty spirit in him and a gamey heart.
I was passing below and I seen your mountainy sheep eating cabbages in Jimmy's field. Run up quicker, they'll be bursting surely.
Oh, God mend them.
I best be going to a raid, maybe, for I'm fairly handy with Joe's myself.
She can do that much. Dear Shawnee has long speeches for to tell you now.
Do you see that, mister?
Half a ticket to the Western States.
And I'll give it to you. And me new hat. And me breeches with the double seat. And me new coat, walking with the blackest sheared in a 3 mile around. I'll give you the whole of it if you quit from this place and leave us in the peace we had till the fall of dark last night.
And for what is it you want to get rid of me?
I'm a poor scholar with middling faculties to kind of lie. So I'll tell you the truth, Christy man. I went with Peggy beyond, and I don't think well of having a clever, fearless man like you dwelling in her house.
And you be using bribery for to get rid of me?
Let you not take it badly, Mr. Honey, but is it beyond the best place for you, where you'll have golden chains and shiny coats and riding upon hunters with the ladies of the land?
It's true, Farrell, and you better quit off on this place and not have that poor girl set their heart on you. For there Shawnee doesn't think she'd suit you. Although all is saying that she'll wed you now.
She wouldn't suit you, and she with the devil's own temper, the way of strangling one another in a score of days. Or is it like me only she's fit for? A quiet, simple fella that wouldn't raise his hand upon her if she scratched itself.
Fit them on you. Fit them on you there. And he might lend them to you for the sports below. Fit them on you now, and you can give us your answer when you have them tried.
Ah, sure. I'll fit them on me, so. I'd like herself to see me in these tweeds and hat.
He'd like herself to see them in her. He'd not leave us with a quinn. He'd a score of difference in them the way it's when I certain he'd went piggying.
Well, all girls do like a man of courage. And do hate the like of you.
What let me do it now with a quinn? I can farm again him, but he'd burst from him and be sure certain to destroy me. If I wasn't such a God-feared man, I'd near have the courage to run from behind him and drive a pike into his side. It's a hard case to be an orphan and not have the father you're used to. And yet as he came on and make yourself a hero with the sight of all. Will you find me some contrivance and I promise you yo?
A yo's a small thing. What would you give me? If I did wed with myself, I would save you so. Aye. Would you give me the mountain I ran? And the red cow that you have? And the right away across your right path? And the loaded dung at Michaelmas? And the turbery upon the western hill?
I would surely, and I'd give you the wedding ring I have, and the load of a noose, so the way you'd have him looking decent on your wedding day, and I'd give you 2 hints for your dinner and a gallon of poachine, and I'd call the piper in the long car from Crossmolina and from Ballina. Oh, I'd give you...
That'll do so. Wish now, for he's coming again. Well, if you've seen yourself now, I think you'd be too proud to speak to us at all. Oh, it would be a pity, surely, to have your life sailing from Mayo to the western world.
I'll not go. If this is a poor place itself, I'll make myself contented to be lodging here.
Well, I'm going measuring the race course where the tide is low. I leave you me garments and the blessings for the sports today. God bless you.
Well, you're looking mighty spruce, young fella. Sit down now, while you're quiet till you talk with me.
I'm going to the hillside for to see Peggy.
You'll have time and plenty for to see Peggy. Didn't you hear me say at the fallen night, the 2 of us should be great company?
What do I want with company? When all is bringing me their food and clothing, the way that set their eyes on the gallant orphan, that cleft his father with one blow to the breeches belt.
Oh! Oh! Slaves of glory! Holy angels from the throne of night!
Oh, what is you?
It's the walking Spurgeon he murdered da! Where to hide yourself from that ghost of hell?
It's a Dr. Emperor!
Did you see a young lad pass this way in the early morning on a fallen night?
Well, you are queer kind to be walking in here and not saluting at all.
Did you see the young lad?
What kind was he?
An ugly young streeter with a murderous goblin and a little switch in his hand. He met a tramp, said he saw him coming this way at the fallen night.
But his harvest hundreds passing this way on their way to the Sligo boat. But for what is it you're wanting him, me poor man.
I want to destroy him for breaking the head of me with a clout of a lie. It was him that done that. And a very mighty one that has traced him for 10 days and that rent in me crown.
Oh, 'twas a bad blow, surely. Oh, and who hit you? A robber, maybe?
It was my own son hit me, and he the devil a robber or anything else. What a dirty, stuttering lout.
You best be wary of a mortified scamp, you call it. And you leaping around in the splendour of the sun with that blow upon your head. Oh, you must have vexed him fearful for to make him strike that gash in his da.
Is it me?
Oh, it is. Oh, it's a great shame the way the old and hardened do torment the young.
Torment him, is it? And I after holding out with the patience of a martyred saint, till I'm driven out in my old age in destruction, and not a one to aid me.
The sacred way the wickedness will spoil a man.
My wickedness is it? And when I after seeing that it's himself has me destroyed, and he a liar on balls, a talker of folly, a bucket see stretched out in the brown furnace for half the day, and his belly raised to the sun.
Not working at all.
Ah, the devil of work. And if he did it, sir, you'd see him rise in a haystack as thin as the stalk of a rush, or driving out the last cow till he broke her leg at the hip. And if he wasn't at that, he'd be playing with the little birds he had, finches and felts and the like. And if he wasn't at that, he'd be making mugs of himself in the bucket of glass that we had hung on the wall. Work indeed.
What way was he so foolish? Running after the girls, maybe?
Girls? Well, if he saw a red petticoat coming across the hills, he'd be gone to hide in the rushes, and you'd see nothing, only the two eyes peering out between the leaves, the twigs and the leaves. And you'd see the two ears rising up on him like the ears of a hare, looking up. Girls indeed.
Oh, it was drink, maybe.
Drink? Well, he'd get drunk on the smell of a pint. Oh, he had a queer rotten stomach, I'm telling you. Sure, there was a while back. I gave him 3 pulls of me pipe. And he was taken with contortions till I had to send him in dancing cart to the female's nurse.
Well, I never till this day did hear tell of a man that like that.
I'm taking mighty oath you didn't. Sure wasn't he the laughing stock of where the 4 baronies meet. Every girl, when they be doing their weeding and they'd see him coming the road, they'd quit their working and they'd shout, "There's the loony of Mahons!"
But I'd give the world and all to see the like of him. Now, what kind was he?
A small low fella,
And dark.
dark and dirty,
Oh, I think I've seen him.
an ugly young blackguard.
Oh, a hideous, fearful villain and the spit of you.
And what way has he fled?
Oh, he's gone over the hill to catch a coasting steamer to the north or south.
Will I catch up with him?
Oh, you will. Run on there now, mighty fast, and you'll catch up with him. Go on straight down along the road, then cross the sands, and you'll catch up with him, for he had to go 10 miles around the bay. Go on, you may hurry. And let you give him a good vengeance when you come up again him. But don't put yourself in the power of the law, for it should be a great pity to see a judge in his black cap reading out a sentence on a civil warrior the like of you. Well, you're the walking playboy of the Western world, and that's the poor man you had divided to his breeches belt.
What will Peggy say when she hears that story?
She knocked the head off you, I'm thinking, and drive you from the door.
Oh,
God help her to be taking you for a wonder, and you nothing only a little schemer made up a story that you did destroy your dad.
oh, to be lying there that Nonny was dead and coming back to his life. Come on in here like an old weasel tracing a rat and laying desolation between me and the fine women of Ireland, and he is sort of like carcass you'd fling upon the sea.
There's talking for a man's one only son.
His one only son, is it? And may I meet him with one tooth and it aching, and one eye and it blinded, to be seeing 70 devils in the twists of the road. And there he is now, crossing the strand, and that the Lord God may send a high wave to wash him from the face of the world.
Have you no shame at all? What ails you? Near crying, is it?
How would I after seeing the love light of the star of knowledge shining from her brow, and hearing words would set you thinking, and the holy Bridget speaking to the infant saints, and she be speaking hard words to be again now, like an old woman with a spav in the ass that she'd have urging on the hill.
There's poetry talk for a girl that see itching and scratching, and her with the stale stinking potching on her from selling it in the shop.
Oh, it's her sort is fitter to be handling merchandise in the heavens above. And what'll I do? And I a sort of a wanderer was jilted by the heavens when a day was by.
You'll do it like myself, I'm thinking. And I to destroy my man. For I'm oft times above, abroad in the sunshine, darning a stocking, or stitching a shift, and at odd times, in great spirits, looking out the schooners, hookers, and trawlers is sailing the sea. And I'm thinking of them gallant hairy fellas are drifting beyond, and myself, all times living alone.
But we're alike, so.
Oh, I am your like, and it's for that I'm taking a fancy to you. And me with me little house sheen above, and myself there to tend to you, and no one to ask were you a murderer or what at all.
What would I be doing if I left Peggy?
Oh, I have nice little jobs you could be doing. You could be gathering shells to make a whitewash for our little hut within. You could be building up a little goose house, or stretching a new skin on an old curragh that I have. And if my little hut is far from all sides, it's there you'll meet the wisest old men, I'm thinking, at the corner of my wheel. And it's there yourself and myself could have great times, whispering and hugging.
Is it Peggy? Is she coming again?
It's them young girls I'm thinking, coming to bring you to the sports below. What is it you'll have me to tell them now?
Aid me for to win, Peggy. For it's her I'm seeking only now. Aid me for to win, Peggy. And I be asking the Lord God to stretch your hand in your hour of death, and lead you shortcuts through the meadow of ease, across the floor of heaven and up to the footstool of the Virgin Son.
There's praying.
They're coming for when you aid me and save me, for the love of Christ.
And if I aid you, will you give me the mountain ram and the red crown that you have, and the right away across the right cap, and the loaded dog at Nicholas, all the time that you'll be master here?
I will, but the elements of the stars of night I will.
Well then, we'll say nothing of the old fella. Well, Peggy won't know your story till the end of time.
If he chances to pass again.
I swear he's a maniac, and not your dad. I could take an oath. I saw him raving on the sands today.
Come to the sands below! The leopard says you're to come! The leopard's beginning and we've a jockey suit to fit upon you! Come on with you!
If Peggy is there, I go shortly.
She's in the board, you can give her Shawnee Kyo!
Well, then, I'll be going to her now, so.
like me, who has buried her children and destroyed her man.
And bring him home here. Now isn't he an awful man to get into such staggers on a modern way? And isn't she the devil's daughter for locking up? And they're so fussy about young gaffer. You know, you get your death with truth around here and no one will heed you. It's little wonder she'll be fussy. And he, after bringing bankrupt ruin on the roulette man, and the trick of the loot man, and breaking the nose of the cock shop man, and winning all in the sports below, racing, and lemon, and dancing, and God knows what. He's right luck, I'm telling you. But if he has, he'll be rightly hobbled. And him not able to say 10 words without bragging about the way he killed his father, and the blow he hit him with the lorry. A man can't hang to be his own informant, and his father surely rotten be now. But supposing a man's digging spuds in the field with a long spade, and supposing he digs up the two halves of that skull, what did he send in the courts of law on the papers? They'd say it was an old Dane, maybe, was drowned in the flood. Did you ever hear of the skulls they have in the city of Dublin, ranged out like blue jugs in the cabinet on it? And you believe that? Didn't the lad see it, and him coming from the harvesting on the Liverpool boat? To have them there, says he, making a show of the good people that once walked the earth. White skulls, and black skulls, and yellow skulls. Some having full teeth, and some having only but one. Well, it was no lie, because when I was a young lad, there was a graveyard beyond the house with the remains of a man. Now, he was a horrid man. And he had ties, and they were as long as your arms. And managed to find some that I put them together for fun. Them long, white, shiny bones you wouldn't see the like of in the cities of the world.
Ah, you wouldn't, would you not? Lay your eyes on that skull, and tell me when you ever seen the like of it before, splintered only from the blow of an eye.
God, glory be to God. Who hit you at all?
It was my own son hit me. Would you believe that?
Well, there's wonders hidden in the heart of man. That wasn't done.
Oh, I'm after walking hundreds and long scores of miles, telling nothing but the stories about it, and winning fame bells for myself, and to filling me belly 4 times in the day. But here, give me a sup in there and I'll tell you all about it.
Ask herself beyond, she's the stuff hidden in her soul.
You here again, is it? You didn't go far at all.
Oh, I seen the coasting steamer passing, and they got a drought upon me, and I got a cramp in my leg, and I said, the devil going on with him, and I turned the boat again. But here, give me a sup in there, for I'm destroyed travelling since Tuesday was a week.
Sit down by the fire here, and take your ease for a space, or you must be destroyed surely, with your walking and fighting and facing the sun. Here's a drink for you now, and may it be to your happiness. And length of life.
May God increase you.
You know what? That lad is raving from his wounds today. for I met him a while since, telling a rambling tale of a tinker had him destroyed. And when he heard of Christie's deed, he upped and said it was his son had cracked his skull. Oh, his madness of fright. When you go killing someone yet, and he thinking it's the man has struck him so.
It's a fright, surely. I knew a party once was kicked in the head by a red mare, and he went killing horses a while, till he ate the insides of a clock and died after.
Did you see Christie?
He did not, and don't you be putting him in mind of him, for you'll be likely summoned if there's a murder done. Wish now, he's listening. Wait till you hear me. Taking him easy and unravelling all. What way are you feeling, mister? Are you in for change?
I'm poorly. For it was me that I did tender from his hour of birth. And he had does. He never reached his second book. The way he come in from school's evenings, and the legs lame under him, and he bet black and blue like a tinker's ass. I know it's a sad story to live this long, and have your next and your nighest rising up their hand and murder upon you, and some do get their death with lamentations in the middle of the night.
Oh, to hear you talking so quiet, who think you were the same fellow we seen pass today?
Well, I'm the same, surely. The rack and ruin of 70 years, and it's a fret when you're left like that, and your sons are gone to the dogs again you, and you're warding out, schelping them and scowling them, and God knows what else.
He's not real. Will you ask him what kind was his son?
Was your son that hit you? A lad of a year and a score maybe, and a great hand at racing and lipping and licking the world.
Didn't you hear me saying he was a fool among men? The way from this on out he know nothing but the orphan's lot, with old and young raging at him and kicking at him and swearing at him like a mangy corn. What in the name of God are the ordinance?
Oh, they're cheering on a young lad. They're champion in the Western world.
Oh, it split me head to hear them, and me with punches in me brain pan this week gone by. Is it racing the rat?
It is then. They're mounting him for the mule race will be ran upon the sands. That's the Playboy of the winkered mule.
That from is it? And if you said he was a dribbling eagle he was, I'd have laid a mighty oath that he has a likeness from my wandering son. You know, I think I'll take a walk down and I'll view the race.
You will not. You best take the road to Belmullet and not be dilly-dallying in this place. There is the spot you could sleep.
Don't mind her. Out there on the bench, and you'll have a view of the whole. They're hurrying before the time will rise. And if you go down the pathway to the practical road to be near over.
Well, that's a mighty view we can danger to see. They're coming in from the point. He's leading. Who is he at all?
Oh, he's the champion of the world, I tell you. There isn't a hapworth is fallen lucky to his hands today.
Look at that, they're pressing him now. He'll win it yet. Take your time, Jimmy. It's far too soon to say.
Oh, what you taking the gate? Oh, there's Ryan.
More power to the young lad.
Because he's passing the third.
He licked him yet.
Oh, he licked them if he was running races with a score itself.
Look at him now when he has kicking the stars.
Oh, there was a lip. Oh, he's fallen. He's got to begin. Oh, he's passing the ball.
Look at him, scandal. Oh! It's the last turn. The ball's clear for him now.
My God! He's into the bombs! He's through them! He's through it again!
He's taking it.
He's winning it! Oh, my God, he has a one! The stars are gone, that's Christie! I know his way of spitting and he is doing the bone!
Stay quiet, will you?
that fella's my son!
You see that you are mad. Do you not hear them cheering them on in the zigzags of the road? Did you say your son was a fool? How would they be cheering on a true idiot born?
But sure, there's none will go cheering him. Oh, I'm raving with a madness that would frighten the world this day. There was one time I seen 10 scarlet devils trying to cork me spirit in a gallon can. And another time I seen rats as big as badgers trying to suck the blood out of the butt of me lung. But I never, till this day, confused that dribbling idiot with a likely fella. I destroyed surely.
And who'd wonder when it's your brain pan that is gaping now?
Want the sacred drought be upon myself and him this day. And I'm not 3 weeks with the Limerick girls drinking myself paralytic and silly from dawn till dusk. Tell me, is me visage astray?
You're a sniggered maniac a child could see.
Well, then I'd best be off to the union beyond, where there'll be a mighty welcome for me, and a terrible and a fearful case. The way I was one time, in a straightened waistcoat, and me screeching, and 7 doctors writing down me sayings in a printed book. Would you believe that?
Well, if you're a wonder itself, you best be hasty, for them lads caught a maniac one time, and they pelted the poor creature till he ran out, raving and foaming, and was drowned in the sea.
Oh, well, I best be off, so. I go down the back way, and they won't see me at all.
Oh, that's it. Go off to the right, and not a one will see you.
You're at some game in Widow Queen. I'll walk after him and I'll give him his dinner and a place to rest, and I'll see whether he's raving or as sane as you.
If you go near that lad, let you be wary of your head, I'm telling you. Did you not hear him say he was crazed at times?
I heard him telling a power, and I'm a thinking we're going to have fun before night is out. Well, Philly's a conceited and foolish man. How would that madman have his senses and his brain pan slit? I'll follow him now and see him turn on Philly.
And that's your promise that you'll wed me in 2 weeks when our bands are called.
You've right there to go ask me that. When all knows that you're starting with some girl in your own town land, when your father's rotten in 4 months or 5.
Starting from you, is it? I will not then. And when the years are warm and in 4 months or 5, it's then you and I will be pacing the sides of Nephin, and the time's sweet smell do be rising, and you'd swear you'd see a shiny new moon sinking on the hill behind.
And is that sort of a poacher's love you'd make, Christy man? On the side of Nephin when the night is down?
Oh, It's little you'll think of my love if it's a poacher's or an earl's itself, when you feel my two hands stretched around you and I stealing kisses on your puckered lips. I feel a kind of pity for the Lord God is all times, sitting lonesome on his golden throne.
That'd be right fun, Christy man. And any girl would walk her heart out before she'd meet a lad with your like for eloquence or talk at all.
Wait till you hear me talking. When we're straying errors when Good Friday's by, and drinking a sup from a well, and stealing mighty kisses with her wetted mouths, and us gaming in a gap of sunshine, and you lying back in your necklace and the flowers of the earth.
I'd be nice though, is it?
Oh, if the likes of the mighty bishop saw you that time, they'd be the likes of the holy prophets, I'm thinking. You'd be straining at the bars of paradise to lay eyes on the Lady Helen of Troy and her all times pacing back and forward with a nosegay in her golden shawl.
And what is it I have, Christy man, that makes me fit in entertainment for the likes of you, that has such poets talking and such bravery of heart?
Haven't you the light of 7 heavens in your heart alone? The way you be an angel's lamp to me, and me abroad in the darkness, spearing salmon on the Ona or the Carramore.
If I was your wife, I'd be along with you those nights, Christy man. The way you'd see I was a great hand at coaxing bailiffs, or kind and funny nicknames from the stars of God.
Along with me is it catching your death in the hailstones or the fogs of dawn.
Yourself and me would shelter easy in a narrow bush. But we're only talking, maybe. For this would be a poor thatched place to hold a fine lad of the like of you.
If I wasn't a good Christian, it'd be on my naked knees I'd be saying prayers and patters to every jack straw you have roofing your head and every stony pebble you have paving the laneway to your door.
If that's the truth, I'll be burning candles from this out to the miracle that God had brought you from the south today. And I with my gown ready waiting, the way that I can wed you and not wait at all.
It's miracles surely, and I'm there toiling a long while and walking a long while, and never knowing that I was all times drawn closer to this holy day.
And I, girl, was often tempted to go sailing the seas, till I'd meet a young Jew man with 10 kegs of gold, and I not knowing at all that there was the like of you drawn closer like the stars of God.
And to think that I'm long years hearing girls talk that talk to all bloody fools, and this the first time that I've heard the likes of your voice speaking sweetly for my own delight.
And think it's me is talking sweetly, Christy, and I the fright of 7 town lands for my biting tongue. My heart's a wonder, and I'm thinking there won't be our like in Mayo for gallant lovers from this hour today. There's your father coming from the wake. When he's had his sleep, we tell him. Very peaceful then.
Once more to Cabin Town. There we be within, all in the prison bound. The blessing of God and his holy angels on your head, young fella. I hear you're after winning all in the sports below. And wasn't it a shame I didn't bear you along with me to Kate Cassidy's wake? A fine shout lad the like of you, for you'd never see the match of it for flows of drink. The way we sunk her bones at noonday in her narrow grave, and there were 5 men, and 6 men, stretched out wretched, speechless on the holy stones.
Is that the truth?
It is then. And aren't you a louty schemer, to go burying your forefather unbeknownst, when you have a right to throw him on the crupper of a curry mule, and drive him westwards, like holy Joseph in the days gone by, the way we could have given him a decent burial, and not have him rotten beyond, and not a Christian drinking a smart drop to the glory of his soul.
Oh, it's well enough. For the likes of him, he's lying.
I heard you a hardened slayer. It'll be a poor thing for the household man when you go sniffing for a female wife. And look beyond it, that shy and decent creature I've chosen for my daughter's hand. And I get the gilded dispensation this day for to wed them now.
And you'll be wedding them this day, is it?
Aye. Are you thinking if I'm drunk itself, I'd leave my daughter living single with a little frisky rascal is the like of you?
Is it true the dispensation's come?
Father Riley's after reading it in Gallus Latin. And it's come in the nick of time, said he. So I'll wed them in a hurry, dreading that young gaffer who capsized the stars.
Missed his nick of time. For it's that lad Christy Madden that I'm wedding now.
You'd be making him a son to me, and he wet and crusted with his father's blood.
Aye. Wouldn't it be a bitter thing to go marrying the likes of Shawneen? And he a middling kind of scarecrow?
Aren't you a heathen daughter to go shaking the fat of my heart? And I swamped and drowned it with the way to drink. Would you have them turning on me the way that I'd be roaring to the dawn of day? With the wind upon me heart? Have you not worked to hate me, Shawnee? Are you not jealous at all?
I be a fear to be jealous of a man and Schlee's dad.
It'd be a poor thing to go marrying your like. I'm seeing there's a world of pearl for an orphan girl. And isn't it a great blessing I didn't wed you before himself came walking from the west or south?
Well, isn't it a queer story you go picking that dirty tramp up at the highways of the world?
And you think you're a likely beau to go straying along with the shiny Sundays of the opening year, when it's sooner on a bullock's livery you'd put a girl thinking than on the lily or the rose?
And have you no way to buy the divine passion, or the dispensation of given, or the golden ring?
I'm thinking you're too fine a lad for the like of me, Sean Keogh Killikeen. And let you go off now till you find a radiant lady with droves of bullocks on the plains of Meath, and her bedizened in the diamond jewelleries of Pharaoh's man. That'd be your match, Shawnee. So God save you now.
Won't you hear me tell
Get your clean off from this, young fella, or I maybe add murder to my deeds this day.
Murder, is it? Is it bad, you are? Would you go making murder in this place, and if I would punching for a drink tonight? Who was the foreshore, if it's fight me want, where the rising tide will wash all traces from the memory of man?
I'm not fighting Michael James. I'd never live a bachelor, simmering in passions at the end of time, and then face a lemon sandwich in the head. Fighting yourself, Michael James, and then lose my tip to heaven, and me blue one from Steam.
Is it me? Fight him! When it's father slaying, he's bred to know. Go on, you fool, and fight him now.
Will I strike him with me hand?
Take the lion on your western side.
Or in the fear of the gallows of a struck him with
Did
that?
I make you face the gallows or quit off from this? I'd find rather me after you. I'm thinking you wouldn't want the like of that quake and blagger in your house at all. No. Did you hear her swear her faith to me? For I'm mounted in the springtide of the stars and look, the way it'll be good for anyone to have me under the roof.
Bless us now, for I swear to God I'll wed him and I'll not renege.
It's the will of God, I'm thinking, that all should win an easy or a cruel end. And it's the will of God that all should rear up lengthy families for the nurture of the earth. What's a single man, I ask you? Eating a bit in one house, drinking a sup in another, and he with no place to call his own, like an out-brained jackass straight upon the rocks. It's many would be in dread to bring your like into their place, for to end them maybe with a sudden end. But I'm a decent man of Ireland, and I lifer face the grave untimely, and I see in a score of grandsons, growing up little gallant swears with the name of God, then go people in my bedside with the puny weeds you breed, I'm thinking of a Shawneen Kyo. A daring fellow is the jewel of the world, and a man that split his father's middle with a single clout would have the bravery of 10. So may God and Mary and St. Patrick bless you and increase you from this mortal day.
Amen, O Lord.
His father, God forgive me.
Is it rose from the dead?
You think I'm not easily quenched with the blow of a lie?
And it's lies you told. And on you hadn't slit it and knew nothing at all.
He's not my father. He's a raving maniac which scared the world for herself to win the Queen knows it's true.
You're fooling, Peggy! You're a liar!
It's himself's a liar, was lying there stretched with an open head and I'm letting on he was dead.
And it was with the hop I got, seeing as you turned on me at all, and you were going across the hills before I could even draw me breath.
And to think of the coax and glory we had given him, and he after doing nothing, only hitting a soft blow and sweating northward in a sweat of fear. Quit off from this.
Now, you've seen my doings this day, and will you save me now from the old man? And what is it would have you in such a scorch of haste to spur me to destruction?
It's there your treachery is spurring me, till I'm hard set to think you're the one I'm after lacing my heartstrings to half an hour gone by. Take him on out from this, for I think bad the world should see me raging for a monster liar and the fool of men.
Rise up now to retribution and come with me.
There's the Playboy. There's the lad that thought he'd rule the roast of mayo. Slit him now, mister!
What is it drives you to torment me now? When I'd ask the might of the thunders of God to blast me if I ever did harm to anybody saving that one single blow.
But then you're a dirty good for nothing, because it's by the likes of you that the sins of this world are committed.
In the name of the Almighty God!
Quit calling down the Almighty God. Do you want him to call down droughts and fevers and the owl hen and the cholera morbus upon us all, do ya?
Quinn, will you come between us and save me now from the old man?
I've tried a lot, God help me, and my share is done.
So, I must go back into me torment, is it? Or go off like a vagabond straying through the unions, with the dusts of August making mud stains in the gullet of me throat, or the winds of March blowing on me till I'd taken oath I felt them making whistles in me ribs within.
Ask Penny to age her. Her life does often change.
I will not then, for there's torment in the splendour of her like, and she a girdle that any moon at midnight would take pride to meet, and her facing southwards in the heats of keel. And what will I want? Crawling forward to scorch my understanding at her flaming brow.
Take him on from this, or I'll send the lads to destroy him here.
Let me go.
I will, Levy, when your back is blue and your legs are lamed under you.
Let me go.
That's it now. You two keep fighting till you lick the word.
Or shut your yelling, for you're driving me now to think if you're after making a mighty man of me this day, if it's a poor thing to be lonesome, it's worse maybe to be mixing with the fools of the earth. Quit off!
Shut your yelling!
Quit off from this, lest I do show a blow under the level, with the guardian angels waiting in the heavens above.
He's gone mad! I'm gonna put the idiot!
If I am an idiot, then I've heard my voice this day. Saying words would set the top knot on a poet in a merchant's town. I've won your racing and your leopard.
Shut your gullets and come with me now!
I'll go, but I'll stretch you first. thinking from this out Peggy to be singing my praises as in the hours gone by.
Oh, come on. I think bad to have you stifled on the gallows tree. Come with me.
I'll not leave pegging. What's going to be my life if I left pegging?
Come on. You'll be no worse tonight than you were this time last night. This time you'll have a double murder to be telling to the girls.
I'll not leave pegging.
Oh, come on, Peggy. It's her match in every parish public from Binghamstown onto the county mead. Come on. And I'll find a finer sweetheart than every way alone.
It's pegging I'm seeking only now. And what do I care if you brought me a drift of chosen females standing there in their shifts itself from this place unto the eastern world?
They're going to hang him! Get these upon him and let him run off to the east. Oh, he's brave enough when we put him. We'll put them on him. And I'll bring him in the ferry to the Ackleboat.
I'm thinking of my luck this day. She'd wed me surely now, and I a proven hero in the end of all.
Oh, put him there by the left hand and we'll bring him.
Let me go! You're taking me from pegging, is it? You're jealous, is it? Of her wedding me? Come Mick, quit off from this!
Oh, to the madhouse they should put in, and not in jail at all. Oh, come on, we'll go by the back door. I'll call the doctor, and we'll save him so.
It's the old man, surely, but I'm after feeling the last gas quitting his heart.
Look, please. Twist the hangman's knot on it and put it over him while he's not minding at all.
Johnny, you take it, you're the soberest of all here.
It's a big one here, and he the wickedest and the worst would be. Yet you take it, Peggy, Mike.
Go on, so.
What is it ails you?
Come on, get the Peters to the stretch, you know.
Who me is it?
If we took pity on you, the Lord God would maybe bring us ruin from the law today. So you best come easy, for hanging is an easy and a speedy end.
What is it you'd say to me now? I after doing it in the face of all?
I'll say a strange man is a marvel with his mighty talk. But what's a squabble in your backyard and the blow of a lie have taught me that there's a great gap between a gala story and a dirty deed. Take him on out from this.
You'd send me off, is it? To have a horny-fingered hangman slipping his bloody knots on the butt of me loads.
Come on, will ya?
Pegging cut the ropes. I live like the madman in Keel from this out, eating muck and green weeds on the face of the cliffs.
And leave us to hang, is it, for a saucy tired the like of you? Take him on out.
Pull a twist in his neck and squeeze him so.
Johnny, will you? Johnny can't hurt you if you keep away from his feet.
Oh, beautiful! Lift him like his son and scorch his legs.
You go, young fella, or I'll scorch your shin.
You're blowing for to torture me, is it? Well, that's your sort, is it? But a lot of ye be wary. If I have to face the gallows this day, I'll have a game marched down, I tell you. When I shed the blood of some of ye here.
Make haste with you. I'm thinking he'd leave to drink his pins and me.
If I do get my hands on you, it's the way you'll be at the fall of night, hanging like a scarecrow for the fowls of hell. Ha ha! You'll have a gallows jaunt, I'm telling you, coaching out through limbo with me father's ghost.
Oh, isn't it true for Father Riley that all three's a curse that has you not so shaky and uncertain now?
If I can shed the blood of some of ye here this day, would I have a royal judgment looking out in the trembling jury in the courts of law? Aha! And won't there be crying out in Mayo the day I'm stretched upon the rope, with the ladies in their silks and satins, snivelling and in their handkerchiefs and rhyming ballads of the terror of me fate.
I'm thinking I'd surely die.
You will then, the way you can shake out hell's flags of welcome for my coming into 2 weeks or 3. For Satan hasn't many has killed their father, I'm thinking. And Kerry or Mayo too.
Bring this lad, will ya?
God bless him so.
Will you look what's come in?
Are you coming to be killed a third time? Or what ails you now?
What? Have they got you tied up for now?
They're taking me to the pillars for slaying you.
It's the will of God that all should guard their little cabins from the treachery of law. And what would my daughter be doing if I was ruined or was hanged itself?
As little I care for you or your daughter. And I don't care if you go and you put a bag on her back and go picking cockles from now till the hour of her death. But from now on, myself and my son here, we'll go walking the roads of my own and tell him stories and the villainy and the villains that are here. Come on with me, son.
Go with you, is it?
Aye.
I will then. Like a gallant captain with his heathen slave. Go on now, for I'll have you stewing my oatmeal and washing my spots from this out. Go on now, I say, for I'm the master of all fights from now on.
Is it me?
Go on, not a word out of you.
Oh, surely with the God, I'm gone crazy again.
Well, 10,000 blessings on ye all that's here. For ye've turned me a likely gaffer in the end of all. The way I go romping and romancing through a lifetime from this hour until the dawn of the judgment day.
By the will of God, we'll have peace now for our drinks. When you draw the porter, maybe.
And this American father really can wed us in the end of all. And we'll have none to trouble us when this vicious bite is eaten.
Quick, my guys! Oh, my grief. I've lost him surely. I've lost the only Playboy in the Western world.
Woo!
that's able to put on a show like this, and I just want to thank every member of the cast. I know they travelled a long journey, some of them, and they might not be from Eslin or even Eslin now, but they all came to support the community, and that's what rural life is all about. So again, I just want to say it couldn't happen without somebody bringing it all together, and I want you to look round and applaud Olivia McCool. All the time, and I just want to say to Joe Rillans, I know he won't come out to take a bow, but he's always standing there. He keeps everybody on their lines. Joe, thanks a million. You're absolutely I'm down at the front of the house for letting everybody in. Thank the people who sold the tickets and for the raffle and made money for our defibrillator. Thank you very much. I want to thank the ladies' club for the tea and the biscuits, and I want in particular to thank Mary Rillans, who every night we had practice was here every night to make tea and bake cakes, not just biscuits. She baked actual cakes for the cast every night over here. The stage crew, which was Ray Bohan, George Stinson, Liam McCran, and Sean and Paddy Rillans, who did the painting of the stage. Wonderful job, lovely set. Can't read my own writing. Oh, David, thank you very much. David Wynn has videoed this for us tonight, and anybody who would like a video, I will arrange a price for them later on. But anyway. Thank you very much, David. You never let us down. There's nothing left for me to say. We're here again tomorrow night for the last night, and if you have friends or anybody who hasn't seen it, I think it's worth, and even if you want to come back, you're very welcome. Again, I just want to say thank you very much. Don't forget to collect your prices on the way out. I know somebody did last night, forget to collect one price, so don't forget to collect your prices. And again, thanks a million for coming. It was wonderful.